The true stories behind the Beatles' best songs. The Beatles are one of the greatest bands in history, revolutionizing music and shaping pop culture like no other. But behind their legendary songs lie fascinating stories of inspiration, heartbreak, and unexpected twists. Today, we take you on a journey through some of their most iconic tracks, uncovering the true stories that made them timeless masterpieces. 1. Yesterday, the song that came in a dream. Paul McCartney woke up one morning with a melody in his head. He rushed to his piano and played it, convinced he had heard it somewhere before. For weeks, he asked fellow musicians if they recognized the tune, but no one did. Eventually, he realized it was completely original. Initially titled Scrambled Eggs, as a joke, the song evolved into Yesterday, one of the most covered songs of all time. The haunting melody and simple lyrics captured the pain of lost love, making it an instant classic. 2. Hey Jude, a song of comfort and hope. Written by Paul McCartney, Hey Jude was originally called Hey Jules. It was meant as a message of comfort for John Lennon's son, Julian, during his parents' divorce. Paul had always been close to Julian and wanted to reassure him that everything would be okay. Over time, the song transformed into an anthem of encouragement and resilience. Its uplifting chorus and sing-along appeal made it one of the Beatles' longest and most powerful tracks. 3. Let It Be, a mother's words of wisdom. During a tough time in Paul McCartney's life, he had a dream where his late mother, Mary, appeared and comforted him. She told him, "Let it be," reassuring him that everything would work out in the end. Inspired by this dream, he wrote one of the most heartfelt songs in the Beatles' catalog. Released in 1970, during the band's turbulent final years, Let It Be became a message of peace and acceptance, resonating with millions. 4. Come Together, the song that started as a campaign slogan. John Lennon originally wrote Come Together as a campaign song for Timothy Leary, a psychologist and advocate of psychedelic drugs, who was running for governor of California. However, the song quickly evolved into something much deeper, reflecting the band's growing tension and their shift towards a more experimental sound. The mysterious lyrics and hypnotic rhythm made it an unforgettable rock anthem. 5. Something, George Harrison's love song. Often overshadowed by Lennon and McCartney, George Harrison proved his songwriting genius with Something. Inspired by his then-wife, Pattie Boyd, the song became one of the most romantic ballads in rock history. Even Frank Sinatra called it the greatest love song of the past 50 years. Despite its deeply personal origins, Something resonated with audiences worldwide, becoming one of the Beatles' most successful songs. 6. A Hard Day's Night, a title inspired by Ringo Starr. One of the Beatles' most famous phrases, "A hard day's night," came from Ringo Starr's accidental wordplay. After a long recording session, he commented, "It's been a hard day's night." John Lennon found it amusing and turned it into the title for their film and accompanying song. The track perfectly captured the energy and excitement of Beatlemania, making it an instant hit. 7. Strawberry Fields Forever, a journey to childhood memories. John Lennon's childhood memories of playing in the gardens of Strawberry Field, a Salvation Army children's home in Liverpool, inspired this psychedelic masterpiece. The dreamy lyrics and surreal sound reflected his nostalgia and desire to escape reality. The song marked a turning point in the Beatles' music, embracing a more experimental and avant-garde style. 8. Penny Lane, a tribute to Liverpool. Paul McCartney's Penny Lane was a nostalgic tribute to his childhood in Liverpool. The song paints a vivid picture of the everyday life on Penny Lane, a real street filled with shops, people, and memories. The upbeat melody and detailed storytelling transported listeners to the heart of 1960s England, making it a beloved classic. 9. Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, the misunderstood classic. For years, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds was believed to be about LSD, due to its initials. However, John Lennon always insisted that the song was inspired by a drawing his son, Julian, made of his classmate Lucy. He brought it home and told his father, "It's Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds." The song's surreal imagery and psychedelic sound made it one of the most debated tracks in Beatles history. 10. While My Guitar Gently Weeps, a song written by fate. George Harrison wanted to prove that inspiration could come from anywhere. He opened a random book and pointed at a phrase, "gently weeps." That moment led to the creation of one of the most emotional and powerful songs the Beatles ever recorded. With Eric Clapton playing the iconic guitar solo, While My Guitar Gently Weeps became one of Harrison's most celebrated works. The Beatles' songs were more than just music, they were stories, emotions, and pieces of history woven into melodies. Whether it was a song born from a dream, a childhood memory, or a moment of inspiration, each track carries a unique and fascinating story. Their legacy continues to inspire generations, proving that great music is timeless. Which of these stories surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments.